How much money are we talking right there?
Yacht! 17 bands? So they just walked up and took all that money out of the ATM? Oh no. Inside the World of Scammers and Check Fraud by Tommy G. Let's check it out.
This is the Scam Mobile. Y'all ready to ride? Man, shout out America, man. I couldn't do this without y'all, man.
Look at the lyrics part. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
What y'all could do if y'all wanted to get rich?
They're doing live scams on YouTube?
The couple's American dream quickly turned into a nightmare after wiring nearly $800,000. All of that money went to a scammer.
They lost 800 bands in one day. How do you even rebound from that? How do you recover from that, bro? Chad, do y'all think the American dream is real? Personally, I think it's cap. I think it's cap. At least not like it used to be. Not like it used to be. Dang,
How many times a week would you say you punch a meal?
7 times a week, every day.
Oh my God. Is that your fork or what is that for chicken?
Whoa.
12 people are facing more than 100 charges in a major credit fraud scheme.
University student accused of stealing more than $500,000 in a credit card scam.
It's shocking video of thugs chasing a mail carrier.
No, thugs with a capital T is crazy. Thugs with a capital T is crazy though. She really just let that fly. Is it because they're wearing all black? Ma'am, let's be honest here. You're racist.
Why? It's believed they wanted the master key he carries that opens mailboxes for the entire
I mean, me
nation.
personally, I'm giving up the package. He's doing a whole lot of defense. I'm saying, no, you can have it, bro. That package is not worth my life. Oh, God. Amazon gonna refund them, bro. Come on now.
25 investigates exposing a check scam that can wipe out your bank account.
We're talking about scammers who can clone any of our voices using artificial intelligence.
We are talking about $100,000 in forged checks.
Whether it's a scam call center from India, a billionaire's Ponzi scheme, a guy pretending to be a Nigerian prince, or a U.S. senator out trading hedge funds while employed on the taxpayer dime, the truth is people hate getting scammed. After all, there are entire YouTube channels dedicated to getting revenge on scammers. You see, scammers are people that leverage social engineering, also known as human hacking, to steal, manipulate, and exploit. They'll make their approach, get you to trust them, then before you know it, they'll disappear into thin air after they've extracted your bank account, social security, or other valuable information. Today, we dive.
Losing all your bread is crazy. I feel like that's like the 13th reason right there, bro. If I was rich and I lost all my money, chat, I'm not starting over. I'm sorry. I'm not starting over, chat.
Dive into the world of fraud and scamming, and we uncover how some of the scams are happening right now. We'll cover the biggest scam that's ever occurred in U.S. history, and we'll talk to the scammers to see how they think and what motivates them. And by the end of this, we'll provide you with tips on how you can avoid getting scammed yourself. This is the world of scammers. Let's dive in. There are people out there looking to exploit your data for their own gain. With scammers like this out there lurking, it's a good idea to protect yourself. To guard against shenanigans like this, I use the sponsor of today's video.
We're cooked. We literally are. Also, El Promo. I'm gonna get a precise skip on this for y'all boys. I'm gonna get a precise skip. Look at that. Look at that. Banger, 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 banger.
Folks, today we're diving into the world of scamming. I don't know what the hell we're gonna get into. I'm excited, but apparently in the city of Minneapolis, scamming is a big business.
Minneapolis woman calls it emotional hacking. Scammers drained $800,000 from her dad's bank account.
LaSalle University student accused of stealing more than $500,000 in a credit card scam.
I remember seeing this girl. She robbed like 50 banks, or not 50 banks. She robbed like 50 jewelry stores, bruh. I'm pretty sure she used like a fake credit card or something. Shoot. She was low-key smart though. I mean, apart from getting caught though, but like, hey.
And Foster was doing fake transactions, marking items up in price, then returning them for the original price while pocketing the difference in account of her own.
Oh no.
In fact, there are multiple RICO cases going on for fraud right now. A big scam that was pulled was the food share program. People pretended to be feeding the homeless and walked away with millions of dollars.
Oh no!
RICO'd for that.
See, chat, that's why when I'm at the grocery store, when I see that little thing at the end of my checkout talking about, would you like to donate $1 for the hungry? I don't know where that grocery store is sending that money, bro. Which hungry person are you feeding? Because I'm not seeing no types of impact. You know what I'm saying? You're not showing me no types of nothing, bro. I feel like all them junks is just some scams. I'm not gonna lie.
A scammer is kind of like an illegal magician. They're pulling things out of thin air. There's illusion, deception, and before you know it or realize what they did, they're gone with the bag. Let's meet up with these guys and let's see what they're about.
Chad, would y'all scam? Would y'all scam? If it meant you could get a big bag, would you scam if you knew you wouldn't get caught? I ain't gonna lie. I might have to do it. I would only scam the government though. I would only scam the government.
Yo, my boy.
Is that you?
Yeah, this me right here.
I'm in that rental car.
Because the government be scamming us. Like, what is taxes, bro? What is taxes? What is taxes? Hey, no, boy. I would scam the government, chat. Hey, and government, if you're listening, that's illegal. That's illegal. Don't listen to my conversations.
All right, but I'm finna walk over there.
Okay, door's unlocked.
Why did he just put his buns in my face?
Yo, what's up, bro? I say, I just know how to exploit ways to get money. Simple.
What are the different plays we're gonna be getting into today?
We got punches, simple things. We go from getting food. We can go from gas. We can go from checks. We can go from transfers. Scam work. It's all different type of ways you can get into it.
So what got you into this world?
Alright, so look, it started when I was younger. It was this rapper named TJ6. So when I was young, real young, I always just listened to the music and wondered, what the is this dude doing? I started getting into it, digging in, and it started.
Chat, how many of y'all know TJX6? How many of y'all know TJX6? This man was the grandfather of scam rap. Way before, what's that guy's name? Punch Made Dev? Yeah, TJ was talking that crazy talk. He was walking us through it, chat. Honestly, if you followed his instructions, you might end up in jail, but you probably would have a little bit of money in your pocket though. No kids.
With cards. If you listen to the music, he's talking a lot about cards and checks really. When he was talking about that, I kind of picked up on some things, and over time I just got smarter and smarter and figured everything out.
So what was the first play you ever made?
It was on Telegram. It was this African dude I met, and we was talking for a long time, and he told me something called a certain type of check that you can order off a log. Ship the check to a drop. I picked it up, put it in the ATM, 6,900 came.
Dang, bro.
My first ever play.
I ain't gonna lie. A free 6,900? Chad, do you know why I don't feel bad about scamming the government? You know why I don't feel bad about scamming the government? Because literally, chat, we live in a world where you can't even live, bro. You can't even live unless you have a certain level of job, bro. Everybody should have access to housing. Everybody should have access to food. I'm not saying everybody should be rich, but like, dog, I'm gonna scam you, bro, because you're scamming me. How you gonna make me pay all these taxes and I'm not even benefiting with a good life, bro? Like, come on, bro. Nah, bro.
Since then, just been on it.
Them houses be like 70K because it got 2 bedrooms or something. Bro, like, don't even get me started on the house market, bro. Why is everything so expensive? How am I supposed to go out and buy a house when houses are $1 million? And I'm getting paid $30 an hour. Chat, that's modern day slavery, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it, like, that's chat. Education is mad important, chat. Education is mad important. I'm trying to make it a different way. I'm trying to make it through streaming, but like, dude, I'm telling you, bro, you gotta be smart in this life, or else you're gonna be a modern day slave, bro. That's just a fact, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Risky situation.
Money. Pretty much scamming down here is pretty popular. I mean, in the city, everybody knows what's going on now. So.
The shower rack adds like an extra $708,000. Bro, tell me about it, dog. Why? Like, these houses don't even be offering nothing. These houses be rinky dinky. They don't even be good quality. They're not even mansions, and they asking for $500,000, $1 million. Bro, lock in here. Lock in here. What are we doing here? Ain't nobody trying to pay that for a house. At that point, let me craft my Minecraft base. At that point, let me craft my house by myself, because y'all bugging.
So, if you find somebody that wants to do it, they know what they're signing up for. They know what comes behind it.
Are there rich scammers out there?
You can really get rich off scamming. That's real. It's pretty common.
6-figure rich, 7-figure
rich. That's real.
Rather than judging these kids, I wanted to try and put myself in their shoes. Now, I know I'm overgeneralizing here, but here's a theory I'm working with. A lot of these kid scammers are from Gen Z, and this is the generation that saw their parents lose their house in the '08 mortgage crisis as the bank executives responsible got rewarded by multi-million-dollar bonuses, and the banks that fundamentally scammed the country got bailed out by the tax money of the very people they scammed.
That's facts, bro. That's another thing I hate. We live in a society, bro. I wasn't even expecting this video to get me tight, but we live in a society, bro, where rich people, exactly, bro. You took the words out my freaking mouth, bro. Rich people piss me off, dude. And that's no cap. Like, I'm not saying all rich people are bad people, bro, but it's like, why do we have people in this world like Donald Trump who can literally do tax evasion? He's literally doing tax evasion. He's literally evading taxes, and he can still run for president, bro. And he can still get power. Like, does that make any sense? Bro, I don't even blame these scammers, bro. Get it how you live, bro. Hey, get it how you live, bro. If you're not hurting nobody, get it how you live, bro.
So essentially, these kids witnessed a financial system that openly didn't give a shit about them or their parents, so heck, why not pull a scam of their own? And kind of explains the sense of nihilism that we've seen creeping into this Gen Z generation. Whether you talk about scammers, the Kia boys, or just an overall sense of I don't give a f, because it seems like the world around them is crumbling. Now, from a cultural standpoint, we've seen the rise of scam rappers, guys like Baby Tron, TJX6, and Punch Made Dev, and these are guys who look effortlessly cool, ridiculously rich, and they seem to be easily getting away with scams on major banks and institutions. So yes, it's easy to point the fingers at the scammers you see here, and yes, they have a moral responsibility of what they are doing, but are they not just an underworld byproduct of a system that white-collar scammers created? I don't know.
Rip X? No, for real, bro. Rip all these rappers. Hey, but look, though. Chat, if you get rich, bro, you know the funny thing about life, though? People be getting chances. Like, people like X. I mean, I know X got robbed, so it wasn't really the same thing, but, like, especially somebody like Juice WRLD, bro. People be getting chances. Like, people get rich, and they have the chance to change their lives, bro. Look at these hood rappers, but they still go back to the hood, bro. Like, that's just like, bro, you could have lived your life. You could have escaped that situation. You could have been, like, you could have been way better off, bro, but you decided to go back to that life. Like, obviously, I feel bad for him, but it's like, dog, come on, bro. If people know you rich and you posting locations and flexing all that, it just lowers their life expectancy. Facts, bro. That's another thing. These rappers just be flaunting their lifestyle. And especially when you're from the hood, it's like, bro, people don't want to see you win, bro. People don't want to see you win. Like, bro, getting successful, bro, that's the easiest way to let the devil into your door, bro. Because he gonna try to tear you down, chat. If you're doing good things in your life, bro, stay positive, bro. Put your faith in God and just keep doing the right thing, bro. Don't fall into no bad habits on God.
Or no, that's just a theory I'm working with. Do you save much of your money?
Yeah. I'm not scamming long term to be scammed God for the rest of my life. This shit's all like, with anything you do, any hustle, all that shit just quick until you move on to your next, you feel me, next steps.
Have you ever been almost caught by law enforcement?
Oh,
I'm gonna take a yes.
No. Pause,
Let me think yes.
Think about it, but nah, never.
How much does an IP address come to play with what you do?
It gets deep. That's like your address. I'm gonna know. Like, you feel me? That's like your internet address. So. For
most of the things you do you have to obscure your IP address?
Yeah.
Is that difficult to do?
Nah.
Why do I feel like this is about to be a VPN ad? He's about to be like, and because of that, use NordVPN to make sure when you're scamming. Bro, like, on God, scamming dudes low-key smarter in this economy. Facts, though.
So
like, I don't respect people who scam, like, a grandma. Like, if you're an Indian scammer scamming a grandma out of her $200 Walmart gift card, okay, bro. Like, you don't got motion. But if you're scamming Chase Bank, you got motion. You got motion.
Doesn't affect a human at all, you think?
Everybody has committed a scam before in some way. Some people do different types of scams. Some people do insurance. Some people do home scams. You know, it's all different types of scams. I look at it as I'm not taking money from a human. You know what I mean? And I don't think I'm that guy for it. You feel me? Oh, we got a package, bro. Let me see. We just got a package.
How much money are we talking right there?
Yachts! 17 bands? Fire.
What you're about to see is called punching chicken. Now, punching is lingo in the scam world that refers to the practice of using the dark web to get somebody else's credit card information and doing an online order to punch the item. You can punch chicken, pizza, presumably anything you can buy online. Here's how it went down.
This is the website that I would buy the card from to do the punching. Ready to buy cards.
So we just talking about dudes getting 17K, then we just see a dinosaur shaking it. That was the most random ad, bro. I'm not gonna lie though, but it was. I love that game though. Once Human is fired though.
A fake credit card.
A real credit card, but it's just not ours.
And how much money does it have on it?
It depends. I wouldn't necessarily say I know the exact amount. Certain banks, they give you the ability to check. You can call the bank and you can check how much. But I would just be buying a card based off of the knowledge that I already know. There's something called a BIN. A BIN is a bank identification number. Now, depending on what BINs you have, you might got a card that has thousands on it. You might get a card that has millions on it. There's no telling them.
It's luck of the draw.
Basically, yep.
So these are cards that someone physically stole, like at the gas station. It fell on the ground. They picked it up. They uploaded it to a website, and then it sold to a bidder like you, or how does that work?
Basically, yeah, kind of like how you just explained it. I wouldn't necessarily say it comes from people picking them up off of the ground, but more so scammers. They have machines that you can put on, for instance, at the gas station, you can put a skimmer on the machine where the people put their cards into, and then from there, you'll get about 1,000 hits. Now,
no, chat, watch where you put your credit card at, bro. Watch where you put your credit. Honestly, bro, in the world of Apple Pay, just use Apple Pay, bro, because that junk is more secure than your credit card. Don't, bro, like, don't. Because Apple Pay, I'm pretty sure it uses like it like randomly generates passwords and stuff. Apple Pay got some sort of encryption on it or something like that. I don't even know. I don't know the process, but when I used to work in retail, they were telling me that Apple Pay was more secure than physical cards, though. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I heard.
Depending on how many people put their card in that specific machine where you put your skimmer at, that's where all the card information will come from.
Does the skimmer also capture your PIN?
Yes, it does.
So if you use a machine that has a skimmer and you type in your PIN, all of a sudden you're wide open.
You're good. Yeah, you're not good.
You're good though.
Yeah. The thing about getting captured by a skimmer is if you have the right type of setup with your bank account in terms of two-factor authentication, the bank asking like questions like, was this you that just spent money at Raising Cane's for about $100? You know what I mean? If you have these different types of protocols set up with your bank, then you're less likely to be a victim of fraud.
Basically, right now, you can get free chicken.
I can get free everything right now. Boom, now we got the money on there. Now I can buy a card.
You can buy Social Securities off this?
When you buy the cards, depending on how much the card costs, that's why I said certain cards, they range from 20 to 25 all the way up to 30. You can see what I'll show you when I refresh.
And I just saw you could buy a Canadian card.
No, that's actually a money glitch, though. He's spending $30 and getting free money. But, like, I don't understand that, though. If that's the case, why don't the people who steal the cards just take the money out of the card? Like, why are they reselling it? What? I mean, I don't know, bro. They got something going on. Maybe they don't want to be affiliated with those spent funds because it's like maybe they feel like they're gonna get tracked or caught. I don't know.
You can buy a U.S. card to the country.
Well, you can buy from anywhere on the planet as long as the website has a way to get these cards and put them on their site. Then you can get pretty much anything.
What's good, UC, bro? If I ever get scammed, I'm gonna take all the money out of my main bank and put it onto another bank. Yeah, bro. If you get scammed, don't trust that bank no more. Unless you did it to yourself, but it's like, bro, they gotta have better security than that on God. Chat, bro. What was I gonna say? I forgot.
Have you ever heard of punching a meal?
It's this guy. Chat, do y'all know this guy? This guy's like that one famous lawyer who reviews all the freaking rap cases, bro.
We spoke to legendary lawyer Bruce Rivers and a man who's a financial crimes expert to get their opinion on the scams you see unfolding in this video.
Punching a meal.
No, I've never heard of that.
That's where you apparently acquire someone else's credit card and you use that to buy free food.
You know, there's a lot of scams going on. There's the skimming that goes on, like at a gas station, somebody attaches a skimmer. That's actually happened to me. Somebody tried to buy some stuff at a sporting goods store, like $2,000 worth of on my credit card. And then I see the guy in court on the hook for it. I mean, I was like, holy shit, that's the guy that stole my identity. And to trace it all back, we figured out exactly what pump it was. We figured out exactly where it was. And he had been doing this all over the place. So I saw him in Hennepin County in court. And my thing happened in another county. He was doing it all over the place.
A lot of times what's going to happen is you go to try and do a touch pay. It doesn't work. That's part of the plan. They want you to scan your card. So they actually will have a module, something that's identical looking to the actual card swipe overlaid. Physically go and try and pull it off. If it doesn't pull off, you're good. If you can go inside and pay the gas station attendant, ideally in cash, avoid this whole digital footprint process, you're gonna be a lot safer. You see any sort of fraudulent activity on your account, immediately contact your bank. The sooner that you can contact the authorities, law enforcement, it's gonna be much easier to get your money back. When there's delay in space and time, scam, with any sort of financial scam, it's much harder to get your money back.
If you really want to get specific on
Chad, this guy he does not want to get caught. He blocked out his eyes, he blocked out his face. The only thing you could go off of, he's not even showing a single skin cell apart from his forehead. You would have to find out this man's identity based on his forehead, bro, which is crazy work.
which one you want to buy, you can type in your BIN, your bank identification number. So I'm going to type in a BIN that I know is going to work. This is a bank called Wings Financial Credit Union. Very, very high-class bank. So when you're doing simple punching for, food and shit, like we talked about, yeah, claims might take a $100 loss today, but that person whose card I'm using, they're getting all their money back, 100% guaranteed.
Well, I've heard people that get scammed and it can take 30 days for them to get the money back in their account. The average American has $1,000 or less in their savings. So if you scam the average American and rent's due, they might not have it because of the scam.
You are right, but in terms of them never getting their money back, I know for a fact that they'll get their money back. Somebody just texted and said he's seen the police. Somebody just texted him and said he's seen the police. Yeah, we gotta get out.
So we're outside of a Cane's Chicken. How often do you guys get free meals like this?
Every day I eat free every day. Everything I do is almost free.
So the customer name is
right? Yes. Thank you, actually. Look. Visa, credit card, 275.
Okay.
We'll go over to the website, same card, ending in 75. Can't make this shit up.
Okay. Some guy named just lost $50 because some guy got 50 chicken nuggets.
80. And we finna eat good. Okay, are you the police?
You're the police? Let's get.
They just got $80 worth of chicken nuggets. Man, imagine you was like, man, I'm gonna cook at home tonight. I'm tired of spending money on DoorDash, and somebody does it for you. That's crazy, chat. That's crazy.
Get out of here.
After successful
I might actually order some DoorDash. That sounds mad good. Wait, why didn't y'all tell me to order DoorDash?
chicken punching, the fellas decided to take their chicken to a warehouse in a secure location so they could eat their chicken in peace.
Alright, bro, we finna go into the basement and eat.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how illegal was that, what we just did?
That's like a 10, because I fully completed it, And anything that you do that you're doing fraudulent, it's always going to be a 10. The only thing that makes it more secure is that I didn't go in there and swipe a card. So they can't say that I did anything illegal.
If they caught you, what would be the punishment?
It's a white-collar crime. I don't think I would get charged with anything really because, like I said, they don't have any proof of identity, so they will have to drop the case. If they did want to take full action and give me a punishment, it would probably be anywhere from like 5 to 10.
5 to 10 years?
Just for some chicken.
What makes it worth it?
5 to 10 years for some chicken? Oh, nah. How is Donald Trump not in jail? Every time I hear about a crime, I think we got somebody who's running for president who literally was friends with a pedo, tax evader, incited a riot, and somebody spending 5 to 10 just to get some chicken. We're cooked. We're cooked as society, chat. My guy kind of sounds like Shaq under that mask. I think that's because his voice is garbled, bro. They put a voice mod on him.
So it's like, if you ain't got no money, but you got somebody's card, you get all good. Just the other day, I got being honest like this.
Is it that easy to get away with?
Yeah. 100%. I'm always in and out. I've never been in a spot and they tried to hold me or tell me, oh, we can't give you what you're paying for, you gotta wait a little bit, you know? But in terms of me going into a restaurant and I swipe a card, say that card declines. I swipe another card, I know they're looking at you weird. Give us a second. Matter of fact, you can't swipe any more cards. Just wait right here for us while we get the system set up, right? While they're getting their system set up, they're really calling the police to tell you, like, hey, this guy's in here trying to commit fraud.
So do you even get nervous making a play like this?
Hell no. It's easy, bro. I've been doing this shit since 2017.
Scammer Loki snitching on himself, bro. He giving millions of people his game plans. I don't think that, honestly, bro, I don't think this is hard to, like, it's not hard information to come across if you know where to look. But I do get what you're saying, because this is like a wider audience. I feel like that information is kind of like hidden, but like obviously Tommy G is mainstream and whatever. That's true. That's true.
All right, let's see if this is real chicken or scam chicken. If you could say a message to the CEO of Raising Cane's, what would you say?
Hey, thank you for the chicken. You fed a lot of hungry people tonight.
Thank you for the chicken.
Big dog's gotta eat. Is that necessary for? Is that your fork or what is that for chicken? Whoa! I'm gonna see if punch chicken tastes any different. Actually, this is my first time eating Raising Cane's. No fucking diddy. Oh, that is a chicken tender. Ooh, and we got the tan too, people.
Nah, bro. They promoting their merch on a scam advertisement video. That's crazy. I respect it though. Big dogs gotta eat. That's facts. Catch the head tap. Catch the head tap. Catch the head tap. And that's not even on no hate. That's not even on Jekai. I'm just letting you know right now. That's not personal. If anybody said that to me, they would have got timed out. I swear to God. If anyone said that to me, bro, because why? Like you see how long the video's been playing. Why would you even ask me that? You can see like you can see the video. You can see the video. Like we're watching it at the same time. If you didn't want to watch it, you just come back in 16 minutes. Like, bro. And honestly, that goes for anybody, chat. I'm just saying, that goes for anybody.
The CVV, but we have the code to change that shit around. Take care of that. Alright, bro, so the page ready to go? Yeah, for now, once this nigga wake up, motherfuckers probably gonna get this sent out on today or tomorrow. I'm gonna give his ass a call, wake his ass up.
So, the guy that's sleeping, what role does he play? The guy that's gonna wake up?
So, the guy that sleeps plays a very important role. He's the one that do send-outs. Basically, I can't get into too much detail, but he does send-outs for banks, and we're able to access logs that way. Best I can.
They got an inside agent working for them to do scams? They got somebody out here that's actually inside the bank giving them information. That's crazy.
Subscribe is a message coming to your phone.
Okay. How hard is it to get your hands on this type of paper?
You can get it. Anybody can get paper like that.
What does it take for this to be legit? Like, is this a tough part of the puzzle, or is this pretty easy part of the puzzle?
One of the easiest parts, anybody has access to it.
How many hours a week do you think you work doing this?
I still have fun. I still carry on life. It's probably gonna take hours out of the week. I'll probably save maybe like 10, 15 hours. Most shit is fast.
Dog has a CEO of scamming working at the banks, literally. Imagine, bro, this man is not working at all. He just said he works a few hours a week, and he's literally making he's making livable money off of this, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want to call it an income, because it's not really an income. Like, let's be real. I mean, it's an income, but it's not an income, though. If you feel me, you feel me.
What makes someone good at this?
Connection. The more connections you have, person has something for everything in every field, because there's not just one type of scam. Be rich.
Does this profession make you nervous?
No.
Is it risky?
Bro, facts.
Yeah, sure. Can't be nervous, no.
What's your philosophy on life?
The word of mine. Have fun when you're young.
Is it hard to keep this on the hush? If you're busting big plays, is it hard not to flex it or talk about it?
Definitely. I'd say that's one of the things. Now I'm getting to the point where I've been doing it for a minute. I don't care anymore. You know, I do it so like I won't even post.
What's your specialty?
Have different specialties. You always level up, so I can't say I have like one good specialty, but I can do anything that I want. That's another thing. I think my good specialty is I can figure out whatever I want to learn. Anything.
Were you good at school?
Yeah, I was good at school.
Did you like school?
When you get older, I know you're gonna have a reputation off this video. Being known as a scammer is just wild. I mean, yeah, like that's if he gets caught. But you know the thing though, people in his circle, they know who they are. Like everybody in this video knows who is in the room with them. So it's really just about whether they're gonna like make it public. But that's just the devil, bro. If they let themselves fall into that trap, then they kind of just deserve it at that point. They gotta stay hushed though. They gotta stay hushed.
What do you call yourself?
Always thought these videos were fake. Well, like Tommy G, I'm not gonna lie, I think they're real. Cause it's just journalism, bro. Tommy G is just literally doing journalism. They don't got no reason to fake. Plus, they're literally showing receipts.
What's your specialty?
I'm good at talking, really. He's good at talking. You feel me? Everybody play different roles. So this is one of my guys right here. He might come to you, ask you a couple questions, and you'll get out. But basically, this right here is a check that I cooked up. This is like a real check that I made a copy of basically. So let me try to show you. This would look like original, and this would look like now. Exact same thing, exact ring. And this right here, the way that I'm doing it, a lot of people don't know how to do it this way.
Check fraud. Printing out fake checks, cashing them at a bank.
What normally happens isn't that the person who's doing the fraud is the one cashing it. Usually they get some unsuspecting person, oh, I can make you a lot of money, and so they write the check to that person. So there's a middle guy in between, and it's usually the person that's unsuspecting, not thinking that it's a fraudulent check.
I've always wondered if this were real, why wouldn't they reported these people with evidence? So that's a good question, but the thing about it is, I don't know the exact word. I think it's called I don't know if this is what it is, but basically like journalistic integrity, right? It's basically, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's just it's like Tommy G has a reputation, right? Nobody would do videos with him if he was snitching on all the criminals in his videos. At the same time, Tommy G's purpose is not a police officer. He's not out here trying to put people behind bars. He's out here spreading awareness, right? Which is also a similar thing. For example, all of us watching this video, right? We're probably not going to get scammed because we're seeing this in live action. People who are going to get scammed are people who don't see Tommy G's videos. So he's still kind of doing a good deed, but at the same time, he can't really, his reputation is on the line, his career is on the line, his YouTube is on the line if he decides to take this and give evidence to the police. And he's not considered an accomplice. He doesn't have to give evidence because he's a journalist. That's how I'm interpreting it. If I'm wrong though, let me know.
And all of a sudden they go to the bank and they try to get the cash, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's usually the unsuspecting person, not the person who's behind the scheme.
A check fraud is a complicated situation because one of the biggest ways that you can protect yourself is go to the actual post office itself and mail the check. And I would prefer that you don't even mail checks. I really don't think you should be at this point. It has all your information on it. The more space and more distance you have in terms of the transit that needs to occur with that check, the more risk you're going to have.
What is the penalty for printing fake checks?
It depends upon the loss amount, typically. Usually it's a felony because it's forgery and theft by swindle. And so if it's under $2,500, it's probation. Each check becomes a felony count in and of itself, and you get enough of those, it can ultimately be a prison sentence. It really does depend upon the value that we're looking at.
And what can this play be worth?
This right here was like $5,400.
Dang!
That's a lot of money.
Piece of paper.
This is just making up a check?
Yeah, this is just me making it.
So you can make any amount you wanted?
Bro, I wonder how much these banks are losing to scammers every year. If there was a number, say the bank is making off of their business, their revenue was $50 billion, right? I wonder if they're losing $5 billion off of scams a year. Dang, that's a good question though. I wonder, bro.
Is it gonna come out of here?
Yeah, I would imagine.
The bigger you go, the more.
Yeah, once you touch that 10K mark, any scam over 10,000 is where it's serious. So we get serious for real. Check forgery isn't so high of a crime.
How much does this printer cost?
Roughly about like $500.
It's crazy that a $500 printer can turn into thousands and thousands of dollars. They say money doesn't grow on trees, but you guys are kind of making it look like it does.
That's facts.
Someone got the original or a copy of a real check, sold it to you online, and you're printing out that version?
Either that or somebody at mailboxes. Yeah, so it's two kind of ways to get a check. You can break a mailbox, or there's keys. You can look it up. You'll probably find clips of people robbing mailboxes.
According to Google, banks lose 5% of their annual revenue. In 2023, they lost $492 million. That is a crazy amount of money. And I'm guessing that's just in America, right? So like, dang, these scammers are rich, dog. I mean, it depends on how many people are really scamming though. And it depends on if that's all individual scammers or if that's like groups of them splitting the money up. Interesting.
In regard to mail carriers, there's been a lot of violence towards them. There's been a lot of robbing of mail carriers and taking the keys that they use in order to open up mailboxes. And there's been all this money put towards these digital defense mechanisms and these electronic keys to use, but that still doesn't...
The money was only lost in the US? Okay.
Necessarily protect the mail carrier themselves. But this applies to everyone. In terms of protecting yourself generally, it's all about not having patterns. For the mail carrier, if you're on a route, just like if I was on a patrol route, if I had the same patrol route, same time, same place, every single day, it's easy for that patrol route to be intercepted. Change and vary your patterns. It's called force protection.
What about when someone hits a mail truck, steals the mail keys, and steals checks that way?
Bye-bye. In other words, you know...
I just wanted to know, Schnog. Nah, don't gaslight me, bro. Don't gaslight me, because that's what some of y'all be doing in chat. Y'all be like, Debo, how long y'all been watching this? I know what that means, bro. I'm not dumb, bro. Let's be honest, bro. I know what that. Everybody here knows what that means. Debo, how long? That question would be valid if you couldn't see the video. Like, if you couldn't see the video, that question would be valid. Because I feel like you should know, bro. If you're genuinely asking, my fault. But like, bro, let's be honest.
That's usually done on an inside job basis, because who's going to steal a mail truck? And I know that there are going to be checks on that truck. Probably not too many.
Which is the most risky part of this puzzle?
I say out of all of them, the risky part, 9 times out of 10, you guess the most risky part who has the most important role in this particular style is the person who's getting the checks.
So, when you scamming, it's not always like somebody's always we're always the villains. Like, we also helping people because we split the money that
we never just running off.
We split it 50-50 with them. Just now, right now, look.
Someone just said, I swear I got evicted, I gotta get back on my feet, and you said, I got you, cuz. Send me ID. Someone's sending you their bank
right now, this is right now, look at the time. This today, look, this today.
Some people actually need help, so it's like sometimes.
I know people to this day that really need other people to count.
No, thank you for the one bit. But yo, so these dudes are like low-key some Robin Hoods. Let me not glorify criminals though. I'm not trying to say all of them are good people. But like, look though. They're giving money back to some people. Hey, it could be a worse crime. I don't think stealing money and giving it to poor people is really good. Yeah, like I don't want to glorify the crime at all. But it's like, yo, this low-key reminds me of Robin Hood, though. Like, the story of Robin Hood, like, steal from the rich, give to the poor. Yeah. Low-key, though. But I know they're probably... Okay, bro. Like, can you stop? You know, bro. I need to disable the bit sound alert. That's what I need to do. Actually, don't stop. Keep giving me your cents.
If you're a big teller...
But if you spam, I will time you out.
Up to the sky, you'll see, like... You see me?
Like, this is a real one.
This is a real check. They come up and cash this and then get paid for it right now. Actually, they are. Y'all finna see it today.
Thank you for the one bit.
We can only fit so much into a YouTube video. All of this will be available at Patreon only. Highly recommend you check that out. Link is in the description.
Dang, he said if you want to see the real behind the scenes, go to Patreon. Hey, I respect it though.
There we go for Disney Fun.
Top 3 for sure.
This is fucking ridiculous, dude.
I'm not exactly sure what we're about to do, but it feels sketchy. The first scamming video I put out, people are wondering, is this guy for real? Is he scamming us and believing that it's real? But like the casualness in which we're doing some of these things is like...
Great news! Now your account has a level, and you get free daily case.
How much does it cost for you to pay me a visit? Hey, thank you for the thank you for the 100 bits, bro. Oh man.
We are cracking accounts not safe. It is less dangerous. Do not get killed trying to crack a safe. We crack accounts. Please do not.
So does Minneapolis feel lawless right now?
Certain parts is lawless. I'm not gonna lie, this whole city is known for scamming. That's like the biggest.
People who unironically wear that white hacker mask. You talking about what are they called? The anonymous mask? It's based off of some dude though.
Like even from the politicians to our parents to other people's parents.
How do the politicians scam?
They're in on a lot of shit. Like they get paid bribery and shit. Like they're into like the non-profit frauds and shit. Politicians here, they play dirty too. They play dirty games. The police even play dirty games.
He's not going to mention some of the biggest scams going on. Here you're looking at something that's actively happening in the city right now. Here it is.
One of the largest scams in United States history happened right here in Minneapolis. During the pandemic, the Minnesota Department of Education was tasked with overseeing the handout of meals to kids, the needy, and the homeless during the COVID era, and they delegated local supervision to nonprofits like Feeding Our Future. What happened next was a tsunami of swindling. These nonprofits fraudulently claimed to be feeding thousands of kids a day within just weeks of being formed. Not only were
Now, this is the type of scam that it's like you're a bad person. You're literally just scamming the everyday people, bro. And not only that, you're doing it on such a not global, but you're doing it on a, such a large scale. Hey, thank you for the bits, bro. Actually, chat, let's disable the bits. Let's disable the freaking whatchamacall, bro, because ain't no way, bro. That junk is kind of like, no, let's disable that. Okay, let's disable that. How do I even do that, bro? Bro. Okay, so this, turn down the volume, save changes. Okay, am I just dyslexic? Oh, did he just do it again? Bro, don't want no money. No, bro, it's just loud, bro. It's just loud, bro. It's just loud, bro. All right, there we go.
literal tons of food wasted, but the fraud...
All right, bro. Hold on to your bits, okay? Let's watch the video. Please hold on to your bits.
Ended up costing the U.S. taxpayer about $250 million. As of now, there are dozens of people being indicted and brought to trial, and to this day this stands as one of the biggest scams in U.S. history.
Streets of Minneapolis. Mama doing dope. Daddy got no hope. We just scam, y'all. It's a system scammed us. Both our parents. CIA bought dope.
For a second, I thought the dude walking up to the podium was Joe Biden. Oh no.
Motherfuckers. See? My daddy done got him out the way.
Alright, you're getting timed out.
It's cool though, bro. You know we gonna do, we gonna grind, nigga. This that shit that we
Thank you for the bits, though.
We love making that money, nigga. We gonna do whatever it takes to make that money, This shit get wicked out here for real. Yeah, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not gonna say that like I'm the biggest, baddest guy to do this to people and shit. Nah, bro. I'm not just do this to get by people to get to hear me.
What percentage of scammers would you say are balling, and what percent of them would you say are actually kind of broke?
They're not bullshit scammers. Like, there's always the one main person, then there's the middleman, then there's the middle. You know, like, it's like a tree. One person passes a card to one person, that person gets passed down to the main person. The main person is the one who splits the money between everybody and decides how much everybody else is. So all scammers are not rich. That's another thing. You can be a scammer and not have a way. Feel me? Like in scam world, always a new scam. That's another thing. And it's about who figures out the scam first.
You can't really say it's too many runners. Like it's like you always tell like when you a scammer, you know who a runner and who's boss trying to find the moves.
But don't get it confused though. I just seen runners turn into bosses. You feel me? Like it's a lot of runners that became that man, you feel me? So big thing in the scam world, getting slimed out.
Chad, this is so random, but I can't help to notice how none of them have seatbelts on in the back of a van. You don't even see what's happening in front of the car. What if there's like an emergency stop and you just go flying? Like me personally, I'm wearing seatbelts. I don't care.
What is that? No, signed up like, say this man, brother, just did a move, and you like, I'm not paying you or who you bro. It's over with. I'm taking the whole bag. That's what I read was talking about karma yesterday. It's karma and scam war too. I don't know somebody. Last time I did it's not what I think it's about. It's about wiping it down. That's a whole other step. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like easy. You can't just wake up and come. It's not that easy. It's that easy to do basic shit, but it gets deeper than that. It can be a
blessing and a curse at the same time, but it just depends on how you break your moves. You gotta stay consistent too. You gotta stay consistent with anything you do.
Alright, you're filming.
That's facts though. Consistency.
I'm gonna show y'all some box action.
Scammers operate in a
pretty easy to scam the homeless. Yeah, true. It's easy to scam people who like they really need a way out. They really need some help, which is sad, honestly.
Of deceit. You see, fraud is a game of smoke and mirrors. These guys ran off with the camera to presumably make an ATM play, and what I saw on the tape left me questioning reality.
So they just walked up and took all that money out of the ATM? Oh no. Ain't no way.
That's some great footage. See the police?
Where you guys see him? Of course, you guys were out there for like fucking 20 minutes in ski masks and glasses.
We had a little technical
difficulty. You'll see the card started locking on us. But sometimes the card will lock up and then they give you like fraud alerts, which the person has to confirm on the phone.
You guys were skied up with glasses the whole time in front of a bank? Like,
you gotta be.
How is that not, like, do you guys feel like you guys are out there for way too long?
Tommy G is like, bro, y'all look like imposters. And they're just like, hey, bro, we gotta hide the identity. I mean, both sides are right, though. They can't just go there with their faces, bro, because they'll get freaking arrested. That's all it is.
And what can they possibly do for real?
One of the things that comes to mind is what we are seeing, is that even real? And what makes me think it is real is that they took 20 minutes outside of this van, they got fraud alerts on their phone. If they were just taking money from their own account, it would have been in and out in a minute or two. But this also brought up more questions.
Now, remember earlier in the episode when I was talking about the sense of nihilism that I have noticed in Gen Z? When they do things like this, their nihilism can come off as quite sinister. I mean, scamming people, banks, grandmas, restaurants, it's pretty crazy. But what I think is the source of all this nihilism is a lack of hope. And why I think a lot of Gen Z has no hope. I mean, this is the first generation in American history that's projected not to do better than their parents. These kids have inherited this world where they can't afford anything, the food, the housing, the college, all of it is sky high.
That's what we was talking about, bro. Everything is mad expensive. And I'm going to college, so I can tell y'all firsthand, these college tuition bills, like, it's crazy. You gotta go broke just to potentially get money. And then the potential of getting money is so trash now. So what's the point of even going
And the
broke?
people making the rules, their government, is this lazy, lousy bunch of bureaucrats that openly cheat all of the time. So a lot of these kids, I think, have just said, F it. The world is fake, the world is a scam, and I'm gonna scam the world. I'm gonna get mine for myself at any means necessary. I'm gonna cheat the system that I feel cheats me.
But what do I know? I'm just trying to make sense of what I'm seeing and figure out the world.
That was a look into the world of scamming.
Tommy G, bro. He actually be doing some good. Like, he always be saying this some real journalism, but this actually is low-key some real journalism, bro. Yo, Viking, what's good, bro? It won't let you resub? Dang, bro. If you get arrested, all that money they scammed could be gone in a second. That's true, though. Which kind of makes it like, it makes you question, is it really worth it? I still think the regular route is worth it more because At least you can sleep peacefully at night. I wouldn't want to live a life where I'm stressed out all the time, because ultimately they make it seem cool, but I guarantee you they're probably mad. Like, they're like, oh, I don't even care no more. Nah, bro, they probably care. They probably care. Let's be honest, bro.
Any final thoughts, fellas?
And we didn't give y'all everything. We didn't get a chance to give y'all everything, but
And we won't give y'all everything.
we love y'all. We don't scam people for a living. We help people out.
We took a deep dive into this world. Thank you for joining us.
We don't scam people for a living. We help people out. Actually, you sure about that? Literally, who are they trying to lie to? Yo, Boba Dog with the gifted sub! Let's freaking go, bruh. Let's freaking go. Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I love y'all, man.
We'll see you next week. Peace.
But not only was that junk mad informative, I feel like that's one of the only videos where I've actually like had some sort of social commentary though. That was actually, what y'all think? Y'all think scamming is justified? I wouldn't scam, but I get why people do it though. I wouldn't want to live with that umbrella over my head though. That constant anxiety, no, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it personally. But that's fine though. Hey, WVid, bro.